Summer's coming up. A lot of big things is coming up for us too. So I'm saying
new
like,
roster.
oh yeah. You talked about this earlier, man. I'm cleaning out. I might do it tonight, bro. I'm clearing out my roster because I think it's time, Kenny. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I know you know what I'm talking
I
about.
know.
I'm ready. I'm comfortable.
You ready? Can we
I'm
clock
ready
in
to
right now?
speak. Yes, sir.
Let's
I'm
clock
ready.
in.
I am very ready. Ready? Hey, clocked in podcast, man. Episode 7.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode.
Episode 7 of this podcast.
Thank you
man.
for being with us, sticking with us through all this journey.
Definitely. I want to say it before we start, man. We hit 20 subscribers on the podcast. A lot of people might be like, yo, that's 20 subscribers. Why do you care? But, bro, think about what 20 people could do right now. Like, in a room. Like, you could destroy some shit.
That's a banger.
Oh, yeah. But, nah. Always grateful for anything. So, yeah. Appreciate it, you guys. And if you guys are listening to this on Spotify and Apple Music and you want to see the actual video, tune into the YouTube channel. And vice versa. If you just want to listen to the audio, we are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Spotify as well.
Google Podcasts.
Hey, we're diverse, man.
We're everywhere, man. Wherever you can find. Nah, but I was gonna say, remember what you told me yesterday that most podcasts only do.
Oh yeah. Most podcasts, or like the average podcast, only lasts 7 episodes.
And after that, what?
After that, they just disappear. I don't know where they go. I don't think it's really my place to know where they go, but I'm here. I'm on Clocking Podcast, episode 7.
Man. We here, man.
Yes.
Episode 7. We ready.
Yo, episode 10, we gotta pop a bottle.
You think? Champagne just
might as well.
Might as well.
You know? What you think?
Hey, man. It's once in a life.
Definitely.
YOLO, right?
Yeah.
You only live once.
Yeah, man. But nah, subscribe, man. Hit the like button. Share it with somebody. But let's get into this week's episode.
I got a question for you. Let's just dive right into it.
Hold on, let me get
Get comfortable because we about So you ready?
Man, what's popping? What's the word?
So look, let me ask you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather work? Would you rather? All right. So let's say you have this job, right? Okay. Would you rather get a whole month, for you to go on vacation, all expenses paid off, but you got to work all the other months?
Okay.
Or would you rather just work your dream job?
All right, hold on. I think you need to hear the question again. So would you rather
go
on a job that I don't like?
Yeah. And you hate the job. You hate the job, but they offer you a month for wherever you want to go, all expenses paid, once a year for a whole month. Or would you rather just do your dream job?
Dream job.
You think? I don't know, bro. I'm really about vacations.
I mean, I'm about.
That's how you
so
create
you get no vacation time in your other job?
Nah.
At all?
They give you a whole month, everything paid, bro. They say you do Monday through Friday.
But you hate the job, so you're just gonna be looking forward to that 1 month in the year.
If you think about it,
it's illegal to not, give somebody some vacation time.
Nah, I'm saying you do you.
But hypothetically speaking,
right? But that's also true because if you go to your job Monday through Friday, right?
Yeah.
And you just waiting for Friday to come so you can. Then you really not. You know what I mean? You're not really doing what you're supposed to do. Because you're just waiting for the Friday to come.
You're the weekend of the deal, man.
And then it comes
looking for the weekend.
And then you sleep. You do this, you do that, and that's it. And then you go back, and then you constantly thinking on what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do this Friday? Hey, man.
I don't even think about it like that though. I think about what am I gonna do today. I don't care about the weekend because at the end of the day, it's the same thing. You feel me? So if you're thinking about something you're gonna do in the weekend, what are you doing today? So you're not gonna do anything today?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you expecting for Friday to come, right? But you wasting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Those are days that are very.
You can take advantage of those days, bro.
I try to take advantage, man. Every day, try to do something, even if it's little. It's gonna add up. That's really the most important part about it.
Active.
It's really that important. Like a lot of the little things add up, and then by the time the weekend does come, you got everything that you needed to do on the weekend. Let's say if it was like work related, you already got it done. So now you could like really venture out and
I
see
wonder
what you could do.
who came up with the Who did
the weekdays?
No, with the idea that you work 5 and you rest 2. How does like?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
It's the same thing with school.
And not even that too. But I ain't gonna start in school. That's not. You know how I feel about school.
When the topic.
Nah, every time.
I don't know. This mic stand is messing with me right now. I feel weak.
Just the arms today too, right?
Yes. I think we're good. There you go. Cloud Them Podcast.
We're live.
Tune in. But what were we talking about? I'm sorry.
I don't know. But you know when people refer to the 1% of the population, 1% of the world's population is 78 million people.
Oh, you mean like the top 1%?
Yeah. When you hear people talk about the top 1%, that's 78 million, bro.
Dollars?
No, people.
I mean, when you're talking about the 1% is basically saying like the 1% of the wealthiest. So you know, but
just think about, okay, let's say
either way,
I was talking about population, but we're talking about money wise. Mm-hmm. That 1% is still 78.
And then that 1% of that 1% is crazy.
Think about how many people in the United States is like 300 million, right?
I have no idea. I wouldn't even be able to tell you. I'm actually gonna look that up.
I think, but remember when I asked you? I don't know if I say this, but you know how like there's so many people when you go to New York, bro. There's so many people in New York.
There is 329.5 million people as of 2020.
That's what I said.
I don't know why they're showing me 2020 stats, but
yeah, they just Google, man. But now look, what I'm saying is, when you go to New York, bro, you definitely like bump into somebody that is related to this person and this person, know this person, and you know what I mean?
I've heard that.
You know what's crazy? You ever think about like when you're in New York, you bumped into or not even in New York, you just walking by somebody and you talk to somebody or you bump into somebody, and do you start thinking like you think about, damn, that person has a completely different life than mine?
I try not to, but it's apparent that you can't really not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I walk by and every person I see, you know, I'm thinking about that. But it is crazy to even think about that. Like, everybody's really in their own world and their own like matrix, if that makes sense. Like, you know, when people say oh, who do you think you are? You think the world revolves on you? And then like in a sense, if you really like nitpick about it, you know what I'm saying? You really do.
It's like a what's it
really
called?
Are in your
epiphany,
own world.
Right?
Yeah, like you're really in your own world. Like nobody can see the world in this perspective that you're seeing it right now.
I know, but like think about how many times
you walk down in New York or anywhere where there's a lot of people, and maybe you've like looked at or bumped into
or killer
or seen like a killer, right? Or murderer, like, or something crazy like that.
I know, but I think about that all the time. I can't.
I mean, I try not to think about stuff like that, but it's definitely possible that
you just gotta be aware.
People that people that have gone missing too. That
people that have been kidnapped.
Yeah, and like we just look at them and they're just a regular old person. But isn't it weird too that how your brain works? Like, let's say definitely for example, we're in our mall, right? And you know how sometimes that shit is crowded and you can't even tell who's who. Like, it's just a group of people. But then as soon as you notice one person that you know, your brain like makes it so obvious, it's crazy. Like, they don't even they stand out crazy. Like, you look at them and then everybody else just looks like an NPC. Like, literally, that is so weird to me. Like, how powerful your brain is. You don't think so?
I mean, I do, but it's like
everybody else is their own person, but then that person that just because you know them, they stand out crazy.
I know what you're saying. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it just the whole brain and the way it works.
Consciousness is very, very difficult to understand. And I still feel like we don't understand it 100%. Anybody who says that we understand anything 100%. Hey, man, in my opinion, I don't think we know anything of anything.
Bro, I feel like we know...
Unless it's, like, really, like...
We know more about other things that are irrelevant. We know more about the space
know what the
than
Kardashians are doing right now.
Exactly. Like, and we don't know, bro. We don't even know our whole body yet.
Yeah.
We still like.
Yeah, we're still not eating how we're supposed to and everything.
Not even now. I'm saying like, can you believe that there's no cure for cancer?
No, I don't believe that at all.
You think there is?
I definitely do, because I don't know if you've heard about Dr. Sebi and the way he taught he taught medicine, but not the traditional Western way of it. But he says, and a lot of people who have like been his patients say that he cured AIDS, and that like just through alkaline feeding and like eating alkaline foods. But there's a lot of things that the medical system in this country has that's they're probably just keeping it hidden because they're making a lot of money of it. Think about how much money is in that. Like, just one person has cancer, and is a very sensitive topic to like talk about. But think about one person that has cancer and how much money one hospital is making off of that one person.
Yeah, the whole.
I don't know how much it costs for one person, but like all those therapies, all the medicine, all that, they're making bread.
It's a business, though.
It's a business.
And that's what's sad about the guy
who had the car that was made out of water?
What?
Like he not made out of water. It was running on water.
A car?
Yeah, not like.
I saw a motorcycle.
Instead of gasoline,
it was water.
It was water.
Yeah, I seen it.
So he did that. And then he disappeared. He didn't disappear. He was I think it was at a McDonald's or something, or like a donut shop. It was one of the two. But he was having lunch with his brother and an investor, and then he took a drink from the coffee that he was drinking, and then he started like choking and then he ran outside. His brother came after him, and he was like, what's going on? He was like, they got me. And like that was his last words. That's what his brother said. Like, they got me. He died right there. So somebody poisoned him. But
from McDonald's.
It was either at McDonald's or at Dunkin' Donuts.
And guess what? The case never opened again.
No, but the crazy thing is that
that's crazy.
When they went back to his lab or whatever, where I think it was in a garage where he used to work at, everything was gone. Mad papers were burnt. The car itself destroyed. It's just fishy, man. A lot of fishy stuff.
The fats, you think?
Hey, man, I don't know. I'm just gonna say, if it wasn't the feds, it was the same person that killed Martin Luther King. If it wasn't that person, it was the same person that killed who else? Yeah, that person. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Bro, that's just too wild to think about, bro. Like,
hey, man, that's all we could do. As humans, all we could do is think.
But if you put it in perspective, bro, cancer's been around for how long, bro?
Cancer?
For
shit, who knows? I have no idea.
We came up with the COVID vaccine.
Nah, that's the thing, though. That was rushed. That's another sensitive topic. I don't really think we should talk about that, but...
Nah, I'm just saying, like...
We came up with that in, a couple months?
Exactly. And then the cancer cure hasn't been discovered. I just think that, like... we put...
Our oldest description of cancer... was discovered in Egypt and dates back to about 300 BC. I don't know how accurate that is. That is from www.cancer.org. So I'm guessing that's a reliable source.
.org. So I guess that's good.
I don't know, man. There's just a lot of things that have been around and that, should. Because, like, we have some of the smartest minds in the world, like, working on things like this. And you're telling me that they're not going to figure anything out. I mean, I wouldn't know how difficult it is, but it just seems fishy that a lot of the things that they teach and what they tell you to do, it usually messes with your body more than actually helps. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I get you, bro.
You don't sound like you agree, bro.
I don't.
So tell me what you think, man.
About
that? What do you mean? About that? Do you think the cancer cure is out there somewhere? I don't know.
I don't know. I have a lot of friends that say they do. I have friends that say they don't. Me personally,
what do you think?
It just, I mean, bro, I feel like it's just evil if you have the cure and you still like try to get money out of people. I get it's a business. I understand that.
It's a cold world.
I understand that, but like, come on. I just think
it's a cold world out there,
like,
man.
I mean, to me,
man, it's a cold world.
To me, I wish everybody the best, man, because that's not.
Oh yeah,
that's
like
not,
if that is out there, you know what I'm saying. That's kind of messed up. But what can we really do about it if the people who coming up with the cure can't do anything themselves?
That's bad, bro. I mean, that's sad, man. Let's not be. No, come on. Let's change the topic real quick, man.
How did we even get into this?
I
still don't know.
I don't want to be. Oh,
I still don't know how we got into this topic, but you know. What were we talking about in the gym, bro? I also wanted to talk about our little snowboarding
our
experience, man. Let them know what's going on. But before we get to that, I want to talk about what we were talking about in the gym. I know you had it written down.
Go ahead, man. What do you want to ask me?
Nah, you have it written down. I don't remember exactly what it was, but what were the topics?
So we were working out, right? And then Lewis was asking me questions. No.
Guess it was you. You were asking me questions.
No, we were both asking. We were
just talking, but okay. You trying to frame it? I see. Frame the situation.
And then I asked him. I said, "Bro, like, be real with me. When was last time you flirted with a girl?" And your answer was Yesterday. I was like, "Oh."
And then, but now we have to get a little deeper than that because, you know, I feel like I just have a flirty, how does that even, like personality?
Yeah.
Cause like, but then again, I also know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. I shouldn't curse, but I know what I'm doing. So, you know, is it really my personality or am I doing it on purpose? Because I'm not gonna lie.
That's just the way you are.
I'm a demon, bro. Like, I be saying some stuff that I'm just like, yo, I don't even notice it in the moment. And then they say, you know how you're like driving and then you just be thinking about anything and then something pops up and you're like, oh shit, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I be having those moments and I'm just thinking about what I be doing and like interactions I have with like females. And then I'm like, yo, I can't believe I said that. Like, I have no filter, bro. I be saying anything.
You be wild. I mean,
I'm not disrespectful in no type of way. I try not to be on no negative vibes, but if somebody was like, "Oh, tell this girl that," I'd be like, "All right, I don't really care." I feel like I grew into that, but because like before I never was like that. But now I don't care, bro.
You asked me when was last time that I flirted with a girl.
I don't know about that one, Kenny. You sure you want to take it there?
You sure, buddy? Are you sure?
Yeah. I asked you when was the last time you flirted with a female. That was not Chantal.
Bro, I don't know.
Hey, man.
It's been a long time.
I know you're watching this, and I know you're going to be mad, but listen, man, this is Clocked In Podcast, man. Make sure y'all subscribe and like.
If you want.
Yeah. Kenny, when's the last time you flirted with a female?
Let me take a sip because you better.
Oh my gosh, he's trying to stall it. I feel like we should ting ting pause it and then start the new one, so you know we don't have no weird pause in between. I don't know how long we've been recording, but I don't know. It's only been a couple minutes. We straight. You wanna keep talking? Yeah, definitely.
So what were you?
My question to you was, sir, when was the last time that you flirted with a female that was not your girlfriend? Obviously, you know, I feel like you're gonna get in trouble either way. But I wanted to ask you this because I do this, like flirt with females, when I know it will benefit me. Like for example, I'll be at like a store or like a food shop or something. Let's say for example like Chipotle or something. I don't really go to Chipotle that often, but say if I go by myself to a store where there's food and the person that's like serving me or is like my cashier or something is a female, I'll definitely like, you know, throw little jabs, some little jabs to like get something out of it, you know. So I know you do that as well, and then I don't really consider that cheating because, you know, you're just finessing at that point.
But I told you, like, that's you. Like, the things you say and the things that I say are different. Because what you do is, like, you try to flirt, right?
Yeah.
A little bit. What I do...
Not try to flirt. I be flirting.
Okay. What I do instead is just, like, talking. Be like, hey, what's your day?
That's flirting.
No, it's not.
Hey, how was your day, baby girl? I mean, I guess in the
baby girl is flirting.
It depends on the tone you say it in and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I go in, hey man, what's up, man? Let me get a bowl. And then white rice. And then I be like, yeah, you know. And then we start talking about our days. About
hey, what's up, man? Let me get a bowl.
We get a white bowl, white rice.
Yeah, I got you.
You feel it? Nah, but
if it's a female, would you definitely you didn't answer the question.
When was last time I flirted? Mm-hmm. I would say last time I flirted, it was like
that you consider it flirting. You know, somebody might consider it flirting, somebody else might not.
I say like almost 900 dates.
Days?
Days.
900 days. So that's over. That's 2 years.
2 years.
Oh man, is that because of your relationship?
Yeah.
So like consciously flirted. All right. So how about unconsciously flirting?
I don't flirt. Period. I don't flirt with nobody.
Oh my god, here we go.
I don't flirt.
If you believe that, you're delusional.
I don't flirt with
Bro, Kenny, I've been out with you, man. I'm not trying to get you in trouble and all that, but you know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna apologize in advance, but you know, we all do it. It's just part of human nature. I don't even think sometimes like. It could definitely be intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like you could definitely flirt intentionally.
But you can control it.
You could also not like just be talking to it, and then somebody might be like, "Yo, he's flirting with me," or "She's flirting with me."
Because this is the thing, though. A girl might think you're flirting with her, but you're not.
You're not. And the same way around.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it's different when a girl is talking to you because then you're thinking you're like, all right, is she just nice or is she flirting?
Do you notice when a girl is flirting at you? Can you tell?
Yeah, I could tell at this point in my life. Yeah, I could say.
Because what if they're? I mean, I don't know about you, but me. If they're
I'm always in my head. I'm like, she's just a nice person, always. But then I catch the cues. I pay attention to the little details, and I'm like, all right, she wants it. She wants to push and pee. I see that in a video the other day. He was like, I think it was using Gunna pickup lines, and he was like, yeah, I'm trying to push the pee inside you. That shit had me weak. God.
Now you know what you reminded me. Illuminati.
What?
When Girls Fly was trying to flirt with him, and he was like, "She want me.
She want me." It's like, it's true though, because like girls will never come up to you. I think we've talked about this before, but a female will never come up to you. She'll give you the cues though. You know, she'll give you the looks. She'll get near you. If you ever do talk to her, she'll be playing with her hair. OD.
Dude, I literally
she won't be able to maintain eye contact. I was
out with my girl at the mall. You know how when I'm with my girl, I see a guy and I know she's looking at my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
The guy's looking at your girl.
I know that. I can see that.
Does that affect you though?
No, because that means my girl
shouldn't. It should never affect you guys.
Out there listening.
Because I know there's definitely some guys that be like hella jealous for no reason. But should never affect you.
What I'm trying to get is, I lost my train of thought.
You were just talking about how you're in the mall with your girl.
But when the girl sees me, I don't know that she's looking at me that way.
Because she won't make it obvious.
You know what I mean?
She won't, like, because for example, you're walking with your girl, the guy will literally turn his whole head, right? A girl's looking at you, should be with her eyes the whole time.
Look, I don't know.
Yeah.
When they do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I don't know when they do it.
Okay. So like she was
like, oh my God, she's looking at you.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was like, yo, no, you know what she does? You know what she does? So we're walking, right? And there's a girl coming the same way we're going.
She'll hold you, grab your arm, grab your hand. She's trying to show her territory, man.
Nah,
she protected her territory.
Man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like every guy, and I'm gonna speak for every guy. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna just do it.
I'll speak for myself.
I feel like every guy likes that little when the girl's trying to show you off. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of attractive to me. It is.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Not too much.
It's different. It's different because you guys are in a relationship.
True.
But because we be out with the sneaky links sometimes, and you can't really.
Don't say we, because you're talking about me too. I'm not doing that.
I'm talking about the guys that are out there that are single. You know what I'm saying?
The dogs.
I'm not talking about you. But we be out with the sneaky links, and I don't want people to know I'm talking to this girl, dating this girl, even though technically you're dating if you're going out to go eat.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't want people to know that. It's not that I don't want.
I don't want people to even know I'm in a relationship. Because people,
It's not like I'm hiding my girl.
Mm-hmm. And that's what the females always think. They're like, why are you hiding me? Why won't you post me?
That's what Drake said. I'm not hiding my kid from the world. I'm hiding the world from my kid.
But either way, man, I think that it should be private.
I think so too.
Why not? What is the point of people knowing? Because as soon as somebody knows, they're gonna be like, oh, let me. Because you know how like they say once you get in a relationship, that's when people start hitting you up. And you know, as soon as they see the pictures, they're gonna start hitting you up, and then that you gotta hold your character and shit. But people pray and like send bad energy on people just because they see something that they have and that
they want it.
They want. You know what I'm saying?
She want me.
She want me, but for no reason, bro. For no reason, like, bro. If you see somebody with something that you don't have but you want, what is you sending them bad energy or like being like, damn, I hope they break up or something? What is that gonna do for you, bro?
Look. So you know how we were talking about Chipotle earlier, and this goes back to my girl being into. No, listen. So one time I'm at Chipotle with Chantel, with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Me and her are talking, right? There's two girls. They are 14. They weren't looking at me or something. Come on, just get that out the way. They were very young.
Then they were definitely looking at you, honey.
No. No, I'm saying like so one of them, bro, like she Louis, she collapsed. She just collapsed. She passed out. She passed out, bro.
Oh,
she was standing. She was standing. Yeah. Her legs went like that.
Oh, bro, you try to catch her?
And her head hit the
concrete.
No, the
counter,
like the glass from Chipotle. And then she went back, and I'm like, oh my god! So I ran.
Yeah.
I'm like, so is she? Are you okay? And then she gets up, and then there's an actual nurse. She's like, oh my god, let me get up. She like kind of hugged her. She put her here, and her other friend was like, she was like giving her air.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna just, wow, that's crazy. So I go, she dropped her wallet, so I pick it up, give it to her, you know?
Yeah.
A couple of minutes go by, and I'm like, damn, Chantel, that's crazy, right? You know what?
Are you still thinking about that?
Just like, whatever.
She got mad.
You wouldn't do that for me. I mean,
what? This man would throw you in the car. I know she's being like, she's just playing around. But yeah. But this man would throw you in the car and drive you all the way to the hospital. Like.
But nah, man, that was very crazy. Like, I never seen that before.
You never know, man. All jokes have some type of seriousness to it. Some type of. Hey, man. If she would have got mad for you, like, trying to grab her, like, as she's falling.
Oh, I was too far for that.
Either way, though, if she would have got mad because of that, I would have fought her. I would have threw hands with her, bro. Because, like, come on, man. That's just the human thing to do. Like, if somebody's collapsing in front of you, and you know they're going to hit their head on the... Bro,
she hit her head like that on the glass.
Stop making that noise. You're making it funny.
That air on the glass, I'm like, oh, my God.
Nah, but, like... what do you even do in that situation? Somebody collapses right in front of you. Like, if you're not a nurse, I mean, there's probably something that you're supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to, like, air them out and, like,
you know what's very good? I mean, obviously, but alcohol. Like, if you put the alcohol in.
Yeah, they'll wake them up right away.
I mean, you don't really have, but nowadays people have
you never know,
hand sanitizer, and that has alcohol.
Hand sanitizer, but you never know. I'll pop out a bottle of Black Daniels.
The Black Label.
Yeah, just make them smell it. They're good, man. We getting lit. Yes. But now there was another question, man, that you asked me at the gym.
What's
that was kind of interesting. You said something about the dog, the inner. You know what I'm saying? You said something about the inner dog, man.
What I said?
I forget what the question was. It was something about like, do you still get that feeling? About like the dog.
Oh, when I asked you, when you talk to a female, like, do you still like be a dog? Do you still get that?
All right, because now that you rephrased it, I feel like you said it differently when we were in the gym. But I'm gonna say what I said when we were in the gym, and then we could roll back to what you just said right now, because I feel like they were two different things. Because I feel like you were talking about like, do I still get that dog feeling? I'm like, Kenny, I am single.
Always.
Any female that I'm talking to, I get the dog feeling. You have to. Because I don't believe in talking to a female unless you're 100% confident. Like, because the other way, she's going to read that shit a mile away. If you're just acting like you're confident, you're really not. So, you know, the inner dog comes out and I just start talking. Once I get in the flow, and then that's also how I could tell, though, because I try not to talk a lot. So if the female's keeping the conversation up, you could tell she's interested. What were we just talking about? Oh, we were talking about the
talk to me nice.
Talk to females, right?
Yeah. But I'm not
kind of all that dough in front of the camera, man.
Sorry, guys.
What were we talking about?
You said when you get on that flow.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we were talking about how females, and I get that inner dog all the time, man. Because I get in that flow and I just start talking.
Define that dark feeling for people, for girls or people that don't know.
Because I don't know. It depends, because I feel like I'm a beast inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to. I don't mess with beast mode. Just be a beast. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Kind of.
Yeah. Like, you know how people be like, "Yo, I'm about to get into beast mode." Like, why are you getting into that mode? Why are you not always a beast? You know.
True.
So, you got to go for what you want if you're a beast. So that in that sense, that I feel like that if you go for what you want, if like let's say for example you're in the mall and you see a group of girls and you see one girl you like, you're like, I gotta, the inner dog has to come out, but I'm about to go over there and start talking to the whole group and then get what I want. You know what I'm saying? If I want her number, it's her number. If I want her Instagram, it's her Instagram. But
I think I told you this before. I feel like it also depends the scenario, where you are.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
Because I don't
think
like,
the
bro,
gym is very important.
I feel like you can never get a girl that from the gym.
I mean, I don't feel like it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible.
They go there to work out. They're not there thinking about. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a female, but I don't think they go there to impress other guys.
You would never know, bro.
That's what they do.
Because these females know what's going on in the gym, bro. They know that it's most likely they're gonna be in a room full of guys. So they know if I wear some tight shorts and a tight shirt, people are gonna be looking at me. She knows that.
But
and if you don't, come on now.
All the clothes that's for females is tight.
Nah, but then you also see those females in the gym who come in. You could tell they have a good body. They come in with the baggy jacket or the baggy hoodie, and then they have the baggy pants. And they enjoy their workout perfectly fine. And Chantal, she told me that she was like, when she wore an outfit like that, she was like, yo, I felt like nobody was looking at me. And I was like, obviously, you got baggy clothes on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure luck.
And I'm like, it's kind of messed up that it is to that point that a female can't even wear like tight clothes. But it's just like, come on, that's human nature. You can't even do anything about that.
It's like, I know, it's like, it is true, but also like,
yeah, because you got to put the shoe on both feet. But in the gym, I don't think that's impossible. But I feel like the chances are lower. Because definitely if you're in the gym and you could tell a girl keeps looking at you. You know how like you just be working out and you feel like somebody's just staring at you, and then you turn, she's there, and then you keep working out, and then you turn again and she's staring at you again. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously she's giving you hints. If you're, let's say, doing biceps and you see a girl with her squatting and then she notices you and out of nowhere she comes and does fucking biceps right next to you. Come on now.
She's messing with the routine.
You can't be that delusional and not notice that. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't think it's impossible, but sometimes these girls just go to the gym straight for. Let
me ask you something, bro. What is Lewis 101 pickup line?
I don't even have pickup lines.
What is one that you use?
Never used them. Never had success with them. So I was like.
So how do you pick up a girl? How do you get a girl?
Hi, how you doing? My name is Lewis. What's your name? That's it. Be like, I find you attractive.
So when you see a girl, you say, hey, what's up? My name is Lou, and I find you attractive. That's what you say?
Yeah, be like, I find you attractive. I'm not trying to take up too much of your time. Maybe get your number. That's it. And then after that, once you give her the phone, you be like, oh, where you from? That's not like little small talk. But I don't believe in that corny ass. Where'd you get that from?
Oh, my God. The smile.
That smile. That's corny as hell.
Yo, that guy Steven
and
on
if
TikTok?
she laughs, she corny as hell too. Like,
no,
come on, man.
That guy Steven.
Unless she really likes you, then fuck it.
Steven on TikTok?
Yeah. He be using the most corny ones and they work though. I can't even cap. They work.
He's a master.
Salute. He does not care. That is a master of not giving a
That's
F.
He did the 110 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, the 10,000 hours.
Easily. He does not care what he says to them. And that's the thing with him is like it's his personality, his way of like getting girls that's unique to him. Because for example, let's say you try to do it like that. You'll be feeling mad awkward and then it's not gonna work out for you the way it would work out for him.
Bro,
it's just
he was like, think of a number, think of a color. All right?
You're my everything.
1, 2, 3. Ah, damn. You see one of these?
Yeah.
You know how they work? Yeah.
Here.
Like what?
Oh my god.
But also goes back to the where they are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But I don't know, man. I feel like pickup lines. If you have a unique one that you made up and it's fire and you think it's funny, go for it. Why not? If you have no other, if you're not confident enough to just walk up to a girl, be like, "Hey, I thought you were attractive. Let me get your number."
But that is in person. But when it comes to like,
on the phone,
oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Tinder experts out here. You know what I'm saying?
What you do
on Tinder? This is what I do every time, bro. I find something that they have on their bio or on their like a picture, and I talk about that. Say for example, let's say she has on her bio, "Oh, I love cooking, this and that." I'll be like, "Yo, when you gonna cook for me?" Something like that. Or like, let's say she has a picture of a dog. I'll be like, "That's an ugly ass dog." It's like, cause like you're gonna get a reaction from that. I'm not gonna be that guy that's like, "Oh,
that's not
hard eyes." Like, no, come on, man. Like every guy in her DMs is sending the same thing. That'd be different.
I get that. Mm-hmm. But also, I feel like they're asking for too much too. They want perfect. They want the perfect pickup line.
But most of the time, bro, you're learning this from me because I used to be on Tinder OD. But like I told you today, I'm about to delete that shit because Tinder is for girls who want validation. Mostly. I won't say all of them because obviously it's not all of them. There's obviously some girls that get on Tinder or actually looking to meet up with a guy. Most of the time they're on Tinder, they just want to get that feeling of like somebody wanting them. So they'll just to see their likes or whoever swiped right on them, like get attention from that person. So like text messages, like how many times, I don't know about you, but for me, I'll say how many times have I been on Tinder and I match with a girl and we text back and forth. And then that's all she wants to do is text. As soon as you're like, "Oh, let's link, let's go get something to eat or something." No, I gotta do this. I gotta clean my fishbowl, like some weak ass shit. Like, so yeah, most of the time they're just on there just to get validation, really, and get attention. But if you do meet a girl that wants to link up with you, it's definitely possible. I'm not gonna say it's not, but most of the time that's what they're really on there for. So I don't know. I don't even use pickup lines anymore. I just literally.
I don't think I ever used a pickup line in my life, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's not really necessary. Like pickup artist, I feel like it's a thing, but actually I watched this funny ass video, bro, where this guy, he was like a pickup artist. You know who Pootie is? He used to be like with DDG and them. Yo,
sounds familiar.
That man.
I know. Yeah, I know.
He found this other guy that I guess he's like a pickup artist, but like, bro, if you look at this man, he's like this big, he's white and has like bro, his mohawk is huge. It's like one of those huge ass mohawks, like for spikes and shit. He got mad tattoos. He's wearing all black and like hella rings and like necklaces and stuff. Yeah, bro. And he was like just going up to females and saying anything, bro. It's the funniest shit.
And it worked?
Bro. Anything. I don't know. I don't think it worked for him. For Pootie, it worked. But Pootie decided to dress exactly like him and everything. And he was acting like that, like white boy. Oh my God. And then, but nah, that he had, because like the thing with that guy is that he was just confident. So I don't know if he got to the point where they actually gave him the number, because they wouldn't really show that. They would just show the funny parts and stuff. But he was definitely just talking, chatting it up, and
that reminded me of the commish.
The commish.
With the brolic Dominican manager, we need him.
Yo, they about to switch the spectrum.
They should have had me in shit, but I would have held it down.
But
he's
what we talking about? I just forgot what we were talking about.
Nah, he's unbelievable.
The commish. I've never seen his face, man.
Yo, nobody. He don't post his face.
Nah, but that's an inside joke thing. I don't think anybody who's paying attention to this really knows what that is. But
at the tweak season, I think my people know about the tweak season.
Tweak season finals. TikTok. I think the finals are coming back up, bro. I think so. God. Oh man, but yeah, we were just talking about Tinder and pickup lines.
Yeah,
let's switch it up, man. What's some other questions that we've had this week, man? I feel like we've had some good conversations this week. Oh, the snowboarding stuff. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
Oh, great experience. I would definitely.
We gotta do it again before it ends, bro.
Yeah. We gotta figure out whenever they close so we could go But if you've never gone snowboarding and you feel like you want to try it out, go ahead. Just know that you're gonna fall down a lot of times.
If you never done it before, I tell you what, man. I thought
it was gonna be easy because I used to skate, bro. I used to skateboard, so I'm like, I'm good on balance. It's not even close.
You keep going to the left side, bro. Oh my God.
And then I would try to do what Stanley told us. You know, he was like, pick up your foot and like go to the right. And then my body would just turn. Or not even my body. My feet would turn and my body still. I'm just like, what is going on?
I would go down the hill like sideways.
Yes, with my sideways.
My head looking the other way because I couldn't.
And then you try to turn back. And then you'll turn the other way, and I'm just like, "Yo, what do I do?"
Nah, there was one time I fall, bro.
That heavy weed, bro. So I'm going, I'm going. You know what's that thing called? The machine,
the lifter.
I was going up in the lift, right? And I'm literally like halfway up the hill, and then I look to the left, and I see two people. I see Chris, and then I see Kenny, but I couldn't tell who it was because it was kind of dark. So then like the light comes in a little bit, and then I seen a green jacket, and I'm like, all right, that's Kenny. And then Kenny's going down, and then he falls. So then he tries to get up like real quick, and then he got tight. He got tight and jumped in the air, and then fell again, bro. It's the funniest shit ever. But like, you have to see it to really like understand how funny that was, because like you could see the anger from far away. He was so like agitated, and the way you fell, bro, I was like, how did he not break something?
Nah, bro, so I really thought I broke my ankle. But nah, it's a very good experience, man. I was excited.
I want to learn how to do it so we could go down the actual big slope.
I want to do that. I also want to go ice skating too. I went to the one in Danbury, bro. So I paid, right? I went to learn. I paid.
Recently?
Yeah.
When?
Which until like 2 Sundays ago. Oh. So I went. I bought the tickets. So I walked through the door. Mad people. I'm like, oh my God, where do I go? I've never been here before. So I asked a guy, I was like, where's the public ice skating? He goes, public? There's 2 arenas in
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was like, just walk all the way to the end. Like that, man. Like that. He don't even care.
That's the same thing the other guy told us. When we asked him, we were like, what is the beginner slope? He was like, yeah, let's go all the way to the end. And I'm just like, yeah, there's like 15 slopes, and the biggest one is right in the middle. Where do we go?
So anyway, I'm like, okay, let's go. We go. I'm like, what do we do now? So I'm like, I guess we should just ask for
a refund.
It says we do not refund. I'll say, bro.
Okay.
So bro, we just walked in. Deadass. We just walked in. They didn't ask for tickets, nothing.
Don't be giving out the secrets too much, man. But you already know. If you know what I'm thinking right now, Kenny, you already know what the word is.
Yeah.
So
I just needed to blurt it out so you know what the deal is.
Yeah, it was so fun. It's like I was so frustrated because who likes being bad at something? Like who truly enjoys being horrible at a certain thing? Right? I don't think he truly enjoys it, but
he's horrible.
You know, I don't think anybody feels good with being bad at something. So I was kind of mad. I'm like, yo, why is it taking me so? I've never done something so long,
right?
But we were there for like 4 hours. The whole 4 hours, I maybe stood on the board for like a minute, not even a minute, probably less. Like actually standing up straight while going down.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Probably less.
You were probably the worst,
bro. I could not stand on that shit. I could not.
Probably the worst out of all of it.
I could not.
Last time we were like, last time let's all go at once.
Oh my God!
You were the first one to go. To leave. You were the last one to.
But the thing is,
bro, you know what's it was so funny.
When I was going down, bro.
So Stanley was the first one waiting for us. So
Stanley was actually good at it, though.
Me and Chris got down, and then you were in the floor, and Ethan gave up. Ethan was walking down.
Ethan was like, nah,
bro, I'm done.
But no, he actually like almost blew out both his knees, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he was crazy. He was nuts.
The thing is, when I was going down, like I would go down, I would be on the board sliding for a little bit. And then I'll fall, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm taking my time right here because it wasn't it's not like you fell and it was like the swiftest falling ever. You were falling like when you slip, you're going down bad. Like
bro, the ice is hard.
That ice was like it wasn't even concrete. It was hard. Yes, it was very hard, bro. I saw that kid did a double front flip, bro.
Oh my god,
bro, he was coming down and he didn't know how to snowboard either. So he's coming down. And then I guess he like started picking up speed, but it was towards the end of the hill, so obviously you have to stop. and he didn't know how to stop. So I guess he like tried to like move his board some way, bro. And on everything he like jumped and like flew and did 2 flips forward and hit the ground. He was down on the ground for like at least like 2 minutes. I was like, yo,
that's why they left. That's why they left, right?
Yeah,
they left mad early.
Yeah, bro. He did, bro. I felt so bad.
I feel like there's no type of
to laugh or not.
There's no type of like people watching over you, right?
Nah, they don't care. That's why they make you sign all the waivers
kids.
And all that. Those 2 little kids were not doing anything if somebody.
They were like, bro, 16.
Yeah, they weren't doing anything.
Nah, but I want to say something, bro.
What's going on?
That snowboarding, bro, you catch someone's speed, and it looks like you are. When you're doing it looks like you're going fast, but like when you're standing outside and looking at you do it, you go like, man, slow, low key.
Yeah, but now when you're on the board,
when you're going down that hill, bro, let me tell you, you be going fast,
flying, bro. I caught one that I did actually good. It was towards the end. I think it was like right before we left, and I actually went down for a little bit, and then because the guy was like, bend your knees or something, so I was like, all right, I must try to like bend my knees more. I'm like, how much more can I bend my knees? Like, bro, it's not working.
Thing is, too, bro.
And then I try to like lean back and bro. Try to pick
thing is, that's what I'm
like,
saying. Like, you be going so fast, and I don't know how to stop. So I'm like, damn. So what do I do now?
That's what gets you scared.
That's
and
what
then
I do now.
like,
what do I do now? So you gotta find a way to hit the ground not so
Ethan
hard.
has some hard falls, bro. Ethan has some, bro. I would literally turn around. I would turn around. Ethan would be at the top. You know, I would literally be like this. Like, you know, catching my breath, like literally just looking like, damn, I'm horrible at this. I'll turn around again, and Ethan is right next to me, like on the floor, like flipped out. And I'm just like, yo. But nah, some of the hardest falls I seen was from Ethan, bro. Nah,
there was one of Stanley when he was
at the bottom.
That's the
one that he was. He went down. That was the first time he went down without falling at all. And he didn't know how to stop. Mm-hmm. He didn't know how to stop. So at the end, he kind of. But what can we do, man? I'm definitely gonna, we gotta go back, and I'm down to learn that shit, man.
Should we do with the
skis?
Yeah, the skis.
I feel like it's harder, bro. I saw some lady doing it, bro, and her one leg went this way and the other leg went the other way. She was about to break her ACL, bro, and everything. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll stay on the snowboard. I feel like you might as well just try to learn one. And then once you master one and like you're able to go down the actual big slope, because there was people there look like they've been in the X Games, bro.
Little kids, man.
Little kids was jumping up in the air, holding the back of their board and stuff, and like spinning. And I'm like, no.
That's like the kids.
But then I want to know if you agree with me, bro. Do you think we would have made it out if we would have gone on that big slope?
One? No. Nah. We would have got down, but not come up again.
I don't think we would have been able to stand up if we would have gone down.
We were gonna get on the big one, bro. We're crazy.
We were literally walking straight to it.
That I was like, nah, I didn't came here to get on the little lift.
Yeah.
Let's go on the big one. And then Chris was like, nah, bro, I think you should do it. You never done this before. I was like, man, whatever.
Yeah. No, man. It was good that he said that because we were really walking straight up that.
I was really good. Nah, but the thing is, if you keep going, if you went on that lift, there were the easy little lift on that behind the mountain.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It's not just the front part. There's some in the back too.
Still though, but like the way that it was happening, bro, it's like people were coming down and then they would just go down. Like it would be a line of people going down together and stuff. If we would have been on that and one person fell, 30 people were hitting you. They're gonna run you over, bro.
That is true. Yeah. Imagine you like this and all you hear is you.
Until they hit you, and then you start rolling down the mountain, and you can, because that mountain was steep. The big one, that one was steep. So I'm saying you fall, I don't think you're gonna stop, and then if you do manage to stop and somebody hits you, you're just gonna keep going down. So yeah, it would have been trouble. It would have been bad for us if we would have gone down that whole thing. I don't think we would have made it out alive. That's kind of gas.
We gotta go again, though.
I definitely want to learn to do it like that, though. That looks so fun.
We need that.
100%.
Things we started late too, though.
What you mean?
Like it's winter's about to be over soon.
Man, hey, we got plans for next year, but we could also start planning stuff out for the summer, man. Summer's coming up. A lot of big things is coming up for us too. So I'm saying like
new roster.
Oh yeah. You talked about this earlier, man. I'm cleaning out. I might do it tonight, bro. I'm clearing out my roster because I think it's time, Kenny. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
I think it's time. I've been like that. Been single for a minute, so I just gotta see what happens. I never rush anything though. never believe in rushing anything. I feel like God is gonna place somebody in front of me, and it's up to me to figure it out. You know, I don't think
that is true.
I don't think it's really that serious. Like, there's a lot of people that aren't good with being alone. Like, literally, they can't. Like, for some reason, they have like a feeling or something inside that they can't be alone. I feel totally fine being alone, but I feel like that's very important. I don't know, but that's just me.
Just being good with yourself, though.
Spend years at the crib, so I don't feel the pain no more. It's like, bro, if you can't be by yourself, that's really all you have in this world, really. Is yourself and your loved ones. But let's say, for example,
I feel like we get into that part of the podcast where we start getting like sentimental. You just gotta
talk about it. You just gotta talk about it. But
what was the thing you said? You know how I told you that every podcast
we want to leave them with something. But we'll say that for the end, bro. I don't think are we close to being done?
Yeah, but now we're very close.
Oh yeah, we actually are. So
you wanna say I'm gonna look for
I know what mine is. Man. But what I was saying before, Kenny cut me off because we might have to fight him after this, bro. I feel like you truly don't have anybody in this world other than yourself. And now I have to explain it because then somebody who's like, for example, you who are my friend, you might be like, damn, that's how he thinks. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of messed up. But if you yourself aren't good, are you able to be good with somebody else? If you're not good with yourself, are you able to be good with somebody else?
No.
Truly not. Genuinely, you're not. So it's very important to get to know yourself and to really be comfortable with being alone, because that's really truly all you have in this world. And then, now we could talk about what we want to leave them with, because I believe I believe that, especially now that we're working towards something, you know what I'm saying? I believe that your goals have to be very big, like as big as you can make them. Because if they're not big, then they're not goals, they're just dreams. So, like, for example, let's say you're a kid and you want to be the strongest man in the world. That's hard to do. There's a lot of strong men in the world, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not dreaming that big, then what's the point of not dreaming. If your goals are not that big, what's the point of it being your goal? That's just a dream. You're just thinking about it at that point.
You wish.
But like, if you wish, then you really don't want it. Correct. So that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with, man. And always believe in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something.
True. Well,
that's really.
I'm gonna leave you guys with my piece of notes.
Wise words from Kenny. Oh my God! I was like, what is he playing? Oh my God! Bro, receba.
Obrigado, meu Deus. Eu sou o cara da luva de predeiro, o melhor de todos.
Receba. Graças a Deus.
Yo, I really don't understand.
I didn't even speak Portuguese, but
I understand some of it, but like he goes so fast, and the comments are hilarious.
Nah, TikTok comments are ridiculous.
This guy said, bro speaking on QR code.
Hey, man, that man is funny. I respect it though, because he's doing the most of what he got, bro. If you pay attention to what he's really doing, like, that man doesn't have anything crazy in the video. He's just playing soccer.
This guy said, bro just read the doctor's handwriting.
Oh my God. TikTok comments be having me weak, but
bro speaking in colors.
Colors. Yo.
Bro told us the meaning of life.
Oh man, all right, we gotta stop messing around,
prove
man.
The multiverse is real.
Oh my God, that's really what you want to leave him off with.
Bro said when GTA 6 is coming. I'm done, man.
Is that really what you want to leave him with? That's your inspirational quote of the week.
Damn, my things hurt,
bro. Yeah, but what does that even mean?
I don't know. I hope it's nothing bad.
I hope it's nothing bad. If it's something bad, then, I apologize. But if not, suck my...
It's on TikTok. It can be.
Yeah.
I think it's Christian.
He is. I mean, just because you're Christian doesn't mean you can't say bad words.
True.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Nah, what I want to leave him with?
Yes, sir.
Don't be something. Don't be somewhere that you're not happy.
Don't be somewhere that you're not happy. I feel like that has to do with what you texted me this morning.
Especially this morning, I texted Lewis. I said, "Yo, if I have to work here
another day, bro.
Another day, I'm gonna lose it, bro."
But hey, man, that's why people work towards things, and you gotta be patient with it.
If you're in that same boat as me, fine, that's good. That's very good, actually. But also don't sit there and wait for a miracle to happen, because it might happen to you.
But then also don't expect it to happen the next day.
Also
don't expect it to happen the next day.
Right, you gotta work for your goals. You can't just expect somebody else to do what your dream is. You gotta do your own dream.
And nobody's ever gonna believe in that more than you do, or more than you do, or as much as you do. Because if you don't believe in yourself, why would somebody believe in you? But nah, we should leave them off on that.
I feel like everything should start within you. You can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. You can't. You know what I mean? 100%. And it goes.
Kenny's getting spiritual out here, man.
Nah, that's spiritual. Just
Kenny's getting spiritual. That is spiritual. Whatever way you want to put it, that is something that is spiritual.
That's not spiritual.
Yeah, it is actually. Because you're speaking about going within. That's spiritual.
That's just, I'm talking about love yourself first before loving others. That's not spiritual.
Go within. That's spiritual.
Within you, like inside of you.
If you're going within you.
It's like look at yourself.
You can't physically go within you. You know what I'm saying? You
but that's a metaphor. It's not spiritual.
It's a spiritual metaphor. Go within.
I also want to leave you guys with this.
This here, bye.
Elon Musk said, "Thank you to everybody that's smoking cigarettes."
Cigarettes.
And then he said, "Satire."
TikTok.
He said satire or satire.
Satire.
Satire. You get it?
Oh, satire. Did I get it? No. Satire?
No. The word.
Satire?
Yeah.
Stop smoking. He said, thank you to everybody who's smoking cigarettes. Satire.
Satire is like a synonym.
I know what satire is.
So it's
a synonym to what the punchline is?
What he said, yeah.
Synonym.
So in a way, it's like.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
You know?
I really don't.
Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense.
I thought when you mentioned Elon Musk, I thought you were talking about that quote we sent each other on Instagram. Instagram. What? Said a quote, something about how I forget. I actually want to look it up, but we have been saying bye to them for a minute, so I'm try not to take too long. It was a quote that
when he said that when he works.
Yeah, something. I know. Like that.
I think I know what it is.
How long ago was this? It was not that long ago, bro. It's not even here. What did we send it to each other on?
I know what it is.
What was it?
He said, people think that I'm lucky, but I work 365 a day. I work 10 hours. 15 hours every day. So you can call it lucky, but to me...
That's what I'm saying. People never see really what's going on, man. That's what I'm saying. Support your friends, man. That's another thing I want to leave them with. Support your friends more than you support these big corporations or celebrities that don't even know you. For example, like if your friend has a clothing line or something, and then they have a price, and just because they're your friend, you're like, yo, I don't want to pay that price. But then you go and turn around and you go spend $100 and something on a Nike hoodie, just because it's Nike. You don't want to support your friend because, you're my friend, you're supposed to give it to me for the low price. Like, no, you're supposed to pay the full price because he's your friend or she. You know what I'm saying? But, that's just the way of life, man.
This is another episode.
Episode 7 complete.
Another episode of Fucking Podcast, man. Stay safe.
See y'all, man.
See y'all, man.
And episode 8.
Coming soon. I also want to say one more thing before we leave.
This here,
Cuídense el dulce.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
peace, guys.
That's it. Yeah.
Safe.